dumb as AOC. No way, not me.
You know, I think that,
AOC, she can't explain it. She overcomplicated. When asked where Venezuela is, the map rotates. She sounds like Kamala word salad part 2. We don't understand Bad Bunny, we don't understand you. You dumb as AOC. No way, not me.
AOC just got humiliated in front of everybody, and we are here for it. Let's go.
So AOC was attempting to make fun of Secretary Marco Rubio for his remarks at the Munich Security Conference, where he said that American cowboy culture owes a portion of its roots back to Spain. And AOC said, Spain? Why don't you ask Mexicans? Real quick, Alexandria, I don't know if you know who introduced horses to Mexico, but I'll give you a hint. It rhymes with your last name.
AOC spitting a bunch of nonsense on the world stage. Is this really the best Democrats can do?
you know, I think that this is such a, you know, I think that this is a, this is of course a very long-standing.
What a bunch of word salad. She's almost as good as Kamala.
Even Kamala Harris was like, what the hell is she talking about?
Shut up. Shut up. Stop talking. It's not a word. Like, it was fishing. It was like she started 6 sentences at the same time and didn't finish any of them.
Yeah.
It was but this is the difference between the parties. Okay? We saw 2 representatives from each side that potentially could be presidential candidates. We had J.D. Vance and we had Rubio, right?
Rubio and Vance did fantastic. I absolutely support them for 2028.
Then there's the other side, where somewhere Sarah Palin is going, I'm off the hook, right?
Yeah.
And here's the deal. Here's the deal. Sarah was only off by 56 miles. AOC was off half a continent south of the equator. And listen, you didn't know where Venezuela was at, but you were the first person, if someone doesn't say Ocasio with the right nomenclature, you're a racist. You're a Latino who doesn't know where Latino countries are.
Yeah.
Or where horses come from.
Or anything. And the other one, Whitmer, was basically like, from my vantage point, are we bird watching? This is the DEI administration versus the take care of business administration. AOC's career is over. No, as far as running, there is no way anyone would ever take her serious. Kamala looked the smarter of the 3. And no one is going to vote. We saw that.
Nobody's gonna vote for AOC after this. Her career is ruined.
Marco Rubio's speech was a pure appeal to Western culture.
What's wrong with that?
Culture is changing. Culture.
Yeah, that's the problem. I think things were really good the way it was. Now you're trying to change it and make it into something that it's not? I don't think so.
They want to take this mantle of culture. At the end of the day, though, you know, it is very thin.
Really? European and Western culture is very thin? That's crazy, because you're up there speaking English. So she's a retard. It is a shared ancestral and cultural heritage that is predicated on Roman and Greek ethics, morality, politics, basically nation building and culture. So she doesn't understand that.
AOC just humiliated herself on the world stage. Love to see it.
So when I first saw this clip, I thought, no, there's no way this could be real. And yet it is. Took her a while to get there. Honestly, Dems, this is who you want for president? Good luck.
The Dems gotta start to do better, otherwise they are probably gonna lose again.
Yes, we are all now dumber because of that answer. This is AOC trying to represent America at the Munich Security Conference, and she wasn't done yet. She was ready to criticize the Trump administration, saying that we only invade countries that are south of the equator. Of course, the equator is right here, and she's talking about Venezuela. And so this math ain't mathing.
Honestly, she should just go read a book instead of pretending she can lead the biggest nation on the planet.
Well, partner, let me tell you straight. Us cowboys didn't just sprout up in Texas like mesquite after rain. Spain sent her vaqueros ridden herd on Longosaw cattle century before any of a longhorn and tumbleweed.
And by the way, I watched AOC answering questions in Munich. This was not a good look for the United States. I watched Gavin Newsom answering questions in Munich, and this was a bad look for our country. These two people are incompetent. I never really I never heard her speak very much. They started answering questions. She had no idea what was happening. She had no idea how to answer.
Absolutely roasted. Trump roasting AOCs, this never gets old.
Martha, you bring me on your show and you show me the most uncomfortable 20 seconds of television I've ever seen. My takeaway from that...
What happened there? What do you think?
Well, I think it's a person who doesn't know what she actually thinks. And I've seen this way too much in Washington with politicians where they are given lines, and when you ask them to go outside the lines they were given, they completely fall apart because, look, does anybody really believe that AOC has very thoughtful ideas about the global world order or about what the United States should do with our policy in Asia or our policy in Europe? No, this is a person who is mouthing the slogans that somebody else gave her.
Damn, JD Vance exposing AOC right there. He just says the truth.
To quote Billy Madison, everyone in this room is now dumber because of that answer. Thank you, AOC. There is no foreign policy for the left. This is what is a remarkable moment that we saw this weekend, that Hillary Clinton, we talked about former secretaries of state, Hillary Clinton was out saying that open borders policies have gone too far, that we need to reverse course. Barack Obama was saying the same thing. When Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton are starting to take a page out of Donald Trump's speeches, you got yourself a massive problem on the left. And AOC just sort of demonstrates how shallow and vapid their thought process is. It really is a return to retreating, to apologizing for who we are as a people. It doesn't inspire, it doesn't uplift. Marco Rubio said in his statement is so profound and beautiful that men don't go to war and die for ideas or for pretty hallmark words. They die for their families, their nation, their people, their religion. Right. Where we come from. And AOC is just reminding us of these policies of old, as did Hillary Clinton in her speech. And so it's real. And Gavin Newsom, of course, has crashed and burned. They have nothing else to offer. They have just the same thing to offer. And we've seen the results.
Wow. Just wow. Bravo, Benny, for telling the truth. Just telling it like it is right there. I love to see it.
Ladies and gentlemen, a sitting member of Congress.
I think that this is such a, I think that.
Have you ever had a dream that you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
Oh, this is just the best thing I've seen all week.
So the U.S. strategy when it comes to Taiwan is strategic ambiguity. I don't know if that's what she was reaching for there, but mission not accomplished.
Yeah, so when people said that she stumbled for 20 seconds.
She did.
And before I watched it, I was like, it's probably an exaggeration. And then I timed it as I watched it. No, it was 20 seconds of okay, like Jesus Christ, what do you believe? Stop trying to remember things and just tell us what you believe.
You know things are bad when your own camp roasted you.
I hate AOC. I think she is one of the worst people in the world. And even I can't watch this without cringing of embarrassment. It is so bad.
It is bad. It is so bad. Everybody just destroyed AOC right there. She has no political career anymore. How can anybody trust her after this? Bye bye AOC. Good luck on your campaign. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and click right there to watch the next one. Bye bye.